Hey, what's going on, people? What's go? My bad. We doing it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, people? What is going on? This is the Friday Night Madness. As you already know, Friday Night Madness is bringing in your boy Six Man K Styles with the mad scientist, the enemy of the state, Mad Mike Sports. And as you already know, it's a Friday. Anything can happen tonight. But we got 3 words. Mike, what are those 3 words?
The real roll
And the creatures of the night. The real roll call. Today is going to start off with YMOF Jamal, Joseph Thornton, DJ ATL and J, Raymond Elder, Jerry Bowie, ATL Leo. We got the professor in the building, Noah. We got Millie Mills, Dre True Statement, Andrew G, King Quest, CK22, Black Heart, The Kraken, Weezy B. We got Locked In Sports. We got my homie, Let's Get It GA. We got D Sloan, Rodney Brown, Austin Douglas, Atlanta Nation. We got Christy Lewis and Reggie C2K. So we appreciate y'all joining us. But this is a special one. You want to know why this is a special one? Because it's not just Mike. It's not just the 6 man. You're getting the Unholy Alliance tonight. And the first person we got from the Unholy Alliance coming through with us. But we're going to do this right. In 3, 2, 1. If y'all don't know by now, you don't know this guy, you're going to know today. This is the OG Big Sam, a.k.a. I'ma slap me a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Man, what's going on?
What's happening, man? What's happening?
What's going on, man? How we doing? How we doing today, man?
Well, survived the heat.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. I done lost about. I think I lost about 8 pounds this week.
Right.
I think I lost about 8 pounds this week, but I ain't telling y'all no lie. I went from 260. I went from 268. Last I checked, I was 261. Just by the end of the week.
Right.
Dang.
I know. Yeah, brother be working hard out here. So, how we want to do this tonight, fellas, man? How we gonna do this tonight? What y'all got in mind? Cause we got Falcon Friday discussions. The floor is yours. What you want to give them?
I always got something on my sleeve. As a matter of fact, I take a lot of notes. So give me a second. I got something in my chamber. I got a clip or 2 in my chamber. I got an AK M16 clip on there somewhere. I read everybody's comments. I got one right here. I just opened it. Here's one right here. That's quick.
Oh God.
That was real
Well,
quick.
yeah, that was real quick. So we about to really get mad at here today. The way that this came.
See, I'm trying to be. Look, I told y'all.
Hey.
Let me say this real quick. I'm gonna say this.
Hold
Everybody,
on. Let me do this right. Feng shui.
Let me ask this question before I say that though. How many people, and be 100% honest with me, are y'all tired of the mellow mic? The one that just sit back, he real cool, he's knowledgeable, know the game. Or y'all prefer the mad, angry one that's, just flies off at the hand? Just be honest about it. Just be honest. I want an honest answer. I don't want no bullshit ass answer. I want an honest answer.
Man, you already know the answer, Mike.
Me personally, it's just my personal damn opinion. You evil fuck. They see the problem with a lot of people. They don't understand growth.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's levels to this mad motherfucker. You have to keep up. You have to put the muscle down and keep up. You got to keep up. You got to keep up. This man, he sleep with a fit ball up. I'm telling you now.
Oh.
Okay. he sleep with a fit ball. Yeah, I'm just saying. Look, you're listening to somebody that pretty much argue with this motherfucker pretty much every day. Okay,
we cuss each other out every day.
Oh yeah. Just let y'all know. Even though y'all see us on this, we be going at it all the time when we ain't on this thing. So this is why the madness. This is why the unholy alliance is for real.
We have literally had to set boundaries on stuff that what we can and cannot talk about. That just lets you know how bad it is. Okay, how cutthroat it is. How look, people. This is not something that by the time it gets to this point where we are now, live with you guys, there's a lot of stuff that has had to be, some folks been put in penalized corners, catchphrase restrictions, don't understand. We
stop.
No, I'm not. No. I know. No. I'm a team player, man. When I am asked to do a thing, I try to do a thing. So, but man, people, y'all get mad, Mike. Y'all like the caveman, man, Mike. Yeah, we have graduated. We Frankenstein. We Frankenstein. You know what I'm saying, with a new and improved anger management problem.
Oh my god. He's not. He's not
just
lying.
Saying.
The reason why I say that, man,
this
like
motherfucker, he get mad and then start feeding y'all information and y'all can't understand. Okay, why is he? Where's all this information coming from? This ain't what you learn, motherfucker. Learn.
Read a book. Read a motherfucking book. Read a book.
Reading, listening, and learning is fundamental. It ain't hard.
Oh man.
We just have to get creative ways to introduce some of y'all to some of this kind of things. How y'all doing?
All right, man. We good.
We
man.
wonderful, man.
So what do y'all want? So since Sam, you the OG, we got to kick you off with this one, man. So OTAs is over.
Right.
Before they start getting into the camps. What are your thoughts on it, man? From the stuff that you
Well, if I was a, you know, uninformed fan and just going by some of the things that I've seen, the video takes, the outtakes, and stuff coming out of the camp, you'd swear, Desmond Ritter has the starting position locked up.
Mm-hmm.
I hear a lot of energy. I hear a lot of things being said that leaning toward, guys buying in, people buying in, and some people buying in for the risk of their career, at certain particular junction. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be physical. It's going to be greasy. It's going to be hard hitting. It ain't going to be for the weak of heart. It ain't going to be what a lot of people, be hoping for. It really ain't. It really ain't. If you can run the ball, you're going to run the ball. If you can catch the ball, you're going to be out there on the field. You can block, you're going to be out there.
Mm-hmm.
If you can hit, you're going to be out there. If you can cover, you're going to be out there.
So if you can't, you just going to be passing out water to everybody else, right?
Look, I sure hope ain't a couple of folk ain't bought them townhomes. Some of them might be on a little lease. Cause boy,
at the rate that this inflation and all this stuff going on, boy, you better off living in a tent. You better get you an
right.
SUV and put a bed in it.
Right. I mean,
appreciate Maggie. Appreciate Maggie. Yeah, we trying to get to the 1K. We try to get to the 1K here before the season starts.
102. We're 102 subscribers away from 1K. So let's make that happen. 102 away. We need 2 people by the end of the night to hit that subscribe button on 6-Man K style. So please,
hey, y'all make sure y'all go ahead. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to OG Big Sam as well, man. Shoot, we getting this thing popping on all levels. Like I said, all levels. And I told you, this is an Unholy Alliance night. We have another one coming on for y'all.
Oh God!
This is the fan favorite.
We'll have that picture.
We'll
have that picture.
It is. It's sexual, baby. Oh, I want to give it all.
Not Mark Henry.
Yeah, right on. What's going on, LT?
What's going on, people?
What is
How y'all doing this evening?
Oh, we is good. We is good,
man.
We gonna coming in like sexual chocolate. Hey, how you doing?
Exactly. You just got finished. You got finished that
persona.
Hey, come in with the Lou Rawls 976 voice on your
That boy said he just got finished getting domed up in that goddamn truck or something, boy. What the fuck? That boy got no energy. That boy like, oh.
Right. Now, okay, go stand in the corner. That was not polite.
You mean that wasn't polite?
Oh boy. But y'all something, y'all something else, man. Y'all something else. y'all just trying to just embarrass me on the show like that.
I appreciate. Hey. No, I appreciate you. I forgot to do one thing when I did the introduction. As you know, we got LT in the building, aka Sexual Chocolate.
Oh God! Who idea was this?
That is one hell of a comment. Damn, how you gonna hate and love at the same time? Man, that's
Love the channel.
Jesus.
Second worst team in the 31st in most categories. We don't give two fucks. Those rankings mean nothing once that season
That's last
starts.
year, bro. That's last year. Why we keep talking? This is 2022. Why we worried about 21?
Mhm.
We ain't played it down yet, so you don't know who's gonna be good this year or not.
Exactly. The best team can end up being the worst team, and the worst team can end up being a good team.
From worst
We never seen
to
that.
worst. Ever heard of that before? I mean, Braves fans have heard that plenty of times.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, here we go. Here we go. Oh,
Y'all see, y'all about to say, man, y'all keep.
What the hell?
Don't poke the bear. We say, don't poke the bear.
I mean, really? I mean, I'm talking about just. I mean, I'm just curious. Don't most people don't you know what last year mean? That was last year, right?
I mean, we live in a microwave society,
and I know we're talking about perception here. I know we're talking about perception, but damn it, when the perception is wrong every damn time, come on now, you got to get tired of having that headache when you keep busting your head up against that same brick wall. Perception, dude, that was last year. Why are we even mentioning rankings from last year? Why? What is the rankings from last year gonna do for us this year at this very moment when some of the folks that were on the team ain't gonna be,
Most of them are gone. Pretty much all of the defenders on the defense side of the ball are gone. A lot of them are gone.
Right.
So hold on. Let me ask y'all.
Will is still here.
So let me ask y'all a question. Just pertaining to that comment, though. So when we're talking about rankings, when we talk about these power rankings and stuff like that, these preseason, okay, everybody's hyping up the teams and stuff. Are the Falcons right that low just because the perception of them being a bad team, or is it the perception of them not really standing out, having that guy that you can market? Because it's quite interesting that I've seen no improvement really from half the teams in the league. I've seen none. Would y'all consider?
The disrespect was clear.
Yeah, would you do y'all see that they got the Lions better than us? That's a damn lie.
I mean, they improve. I just don't think they better. I mean, it's crazy because if we talking about last year, didn't we beat the Lions last year?
Chicago.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny how, when they dropped their first poll, and I'm like, so you saying that the 7 teams that were in front of us in the draft got better than us? We didn't do nothing. We didn't do anything in any way, shape, form, or fashion during this offseason with our moves that said those 7 teams got better than us per y'all first ranking.
But the fact that they got Jacksonville, I mean, the fact that 2 teams that we beat last year they got in front of us is funny.
I mean,
Like Jacksonville and Detroit, like we literally beat both of them, and y'all saying, "Oh yeah, they better. Oh yeah, they definitely improved over the Falcons this year."
but here's my
Why?
thing.
Because we don't.
Hold on, my bad. Let me get this super chat out the way
Good.
from the Wolf himself, Los Falcons. Appreciate you with the rice and beans energy.
Oh.
Say happy Father Day to the real Wolves. Oh, the bad guy is here. Hey man, when you
Bad guy in the house.
the bad guys always reign supreme.
Everybody say, "What's up to the bad guy?"
The bad guy, Lord Falcon. Almost ended up speaking a little Spanish. I don't even know no damn Spanish, boy. I had the vibe going on with it though.
This man.
But definitely appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. But got a question. Like I said, got another question. Like I said, I'm alley-ooping it to anybody. So with the particular moves that we're talking about that the Falcons made with Mariota, Lorenzo Carter, the trade for Edwards. Like these are not splash moves at all, but these are moves that are suited for what they're trying to build down here. And with the media doubting them, wouldn't the media kind of realize that that's actually feeding fuel to the fire? But you keep telling me that I'm terrible. I'm gonna prove you wrong.
Mm-hmm. Let me say this real quick about the team and where I got a major problem with people saying the team sucked last year. And we talk about a team that out of 17 games, the Falcons got blown out. And when I say, and I lose that term, blown out, when I say blown out, I mean by double, like 2 touchdowns or more. There was 6 games last year where the Falcons lost. And like I said, 2 touchdowns or more. It was 6 games. Okay. And I'm going to go through them again. We had the first game. Obviously, we had the first game with the Eagles, 32-6. The Buccaneers 48-5. We kind of know how that game went, how it really went. But the Buccaneers, then you have the next game that came with the Cowboys, and then the Patriots, the 49ers, and not even that's it. Hold on. So that's I was even off on my calculation, 2 touchdowns or more. All right, so with the 49ers, why the hell did y'all just do that? But it was the 49ers, all right, the game that we end up, that's one game where we had 2 touchdowns or more. So the 49ers, the Patriots, the Cowboys, and the Buccaneers, Eagles. So the Falcons were in a lot of games with a horrendous roster. Let's just call it what it is. We had a few stars on the team, but that was a horrendous roster. So when we talk about, go ahead.
Then we're gonna get this $2 super chat. Kyler Green said, "All right, moderators, we can't be timing folks out just because of an opinion. Now, if they start talking shit about y'all, if they're disrespecting y'all or disrespecting us, then yeah. But if they got an opinion, don't time nobody out." And
Right.
Hey,
I said I'm with you. We there. Believe that.
Oh man,
I got time today. I'm there with you.
Oh! You want to go ahead?
Get to it. You ain't got to waste no more energy. If you don't want to, you can do your thing, K-Style.
Oh man, yeah. There's a particular person that I just seen walk into the room.
5 seconds of fame. Is it one time at all?
5 seconds of fame. The reason why we say this is because there's a particular guy in this chat we just saw today that claimed that we ran from his opinions on Monday.
Yeah, we ran from his opinions.
So
give me the Cliff Note version because I was out of touch.
Don't worry about it. We gonna give it.
Hold on. It'd be a lot better if he came on and explained it.
Let him come on and explain it. Okay.
All right. I got my Pop-a-thon.
All right.
So we can drop that link. Let's drop that link and see what's happening.
All right. So this link in particular is exclusively for the Manverse Talks, because I guess he didn't realize that even when the show went off, he was still popping off talking about we was running from him. Manverse, this is your opportunity. I'm just gonna let Mike have you. That didn't sound right. But
I got
this is your opportunity. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna have my popcorn ready. You got you got 3 minutes.
Come on, talk your shit, Playboy.
Put the music on. Let's put the music on and wait for Mr. Manverse. That's you know.
Yeah. Let's go put the music on.
I can put some on.
No, Sam, no.
So,
ready to rumble?
Nah. This is the cool version.
Just don't give my vibe.
All right. We still waiting on it.
Come on. Don't keep us waiting. Come on.
Like I said, you got 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes.
Don't keep us waiting. Come on.
And while we doing that, let's go and read some comments while we doing this.
Yeah.
Let's go and read some comments. They don't want to hear us just sitting here not talking.
Come on.
Come on.
Let's see.
Man, look. Answer the phone. If that's you inside,
somebody didn't pay their internet bill.
Because you're saying device is not connected. Okay, so maybe you don't know how to use technology. I mean, but go out and come back in. Because you're saying device is not connected, Mr. Guy to the mail matrix. Okay.
He's still writing notes and turning them into paper airplanes and delivering them. As a phone call.
Go out, leave, or restart your Chrome or whatever you got to do. But it's saying
reboot,
not detected. Okay.
Reboot.
That like man said, answer the phone like he grandma or something. Like he my granddad. Answer the damn phone.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, we talking about this guy right here.
I'm clear. I'm sure that this is probably the same guy. I'm almost positive.
It's the same guy. He ain't connected, but he want to make sure he type over here because to make think he ain't him. But
we got screenshots over here too. So don't try to act like we banning them and all that type of stuff or trying some funny stuff. Let me
wait a minute.
We have problems.
Ultra Chef said the Ravens signed both Steven Means and Mike Davis.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
All right, come back in. Come back in and try it again.
Let's see. Yusuke said earlier about the quarterback. Brian, people shut up. Shut up. You talking about my favorite cheerleader signed with the Ravens. Oh my God. But shit, where was that damn comment I had? Because I'm not really expecting them to actually hit the link. So we gonna
Devontae, I'm sick. Oh my God.
yeah, hold on. We're gonna let the unholy. Okay, holier than thou.
Let the tweets in the house.
Mike, why you sick of me, Mike? What's going on?
Don't. I'm not answering that question. You know why? I'm not doing
I
it.
just want you to know. I just want you to know I can't say nothing because we try to keep our channel alive.
Mm-hmm.
But God, I'ma kill you in that channel.
Every joke.
I just noticed that.
Every joke.
You don't get. I don't know what to say about that.
Bruh. Just know your name gonna get drugged through the mud for the night over week.
I'll just say that. Shout out to making the XXL freshman list. Keep it respectful.
Oh Lord.
No,
that can't.
Devontae. No, you ain't gotta let that ain't sliding. That is not going to slide.
What? I can't contribute to making the XXL list. We can't do that. We ain't supporting the coach.
No. You know, shouts out to that, but goddamn, the XXL list is about as useful as weight loss gain at a fat bastard goddamn convention. No, it ain't gonna work.
Damn.
That's messed up.
That is fucked up. I'm just saying.
Yeah, just hit it with your YouTube account. You don't need to be signed up and all that. Just hit it. You can enter as a guest. You don't have to do all that.
All right. So look like we got.
You must read your handbook.
You must read your.
I can fix that.
All right, Colin, what's going on, man?
Yo, what's going on, y'all? What's going on, man?
What's happening?
What's that?
Yeah, I think one of your commentators got pissed off at me. You know that ain't cool, man. You put a nigga in timeout, man. That ain't cool, man.
What's on your mind, man? What's on your mind?
What you got?
Tell that nigga he owe me a fade.
Oh no!
No N-words, okay? No
N-words.
Oh, my bad.
No N-words, people.
Oh my God, man.
What's up? All right, go ahead. Come on, man. Go ahead, Colin, man. What's on your mind, man?
But nah, I understand the roster changes y'all made. I don't think y'all gonna be competitive. That's just my opinion. You know, Arthur Smith, I think y'all will be in 2 years though. Because y'all are building the roster good. I like the changes Arthur Smith is making. I just think it's gonna take 2 years. Y'all ain't ready right now.
All right, question. Who your team is?
My team is the Saints.
You don't believe it.
Yeah. I knew that accent. I knew it. Too. I was like, I know exactly where you're from.
Okay, well that explains a lot.
I have as a Falcons fan, I have no dog in this fight because as some folks that have seen me on this show in years past, I always said that I don't worry about New Orleans until we play them. Now, if you want to talk about me dragging a fan base, Dallas is number one on the list. But as far as you saying, a couple of years, I mean, we was competitive last year. You got to look at it. We barely missed the post.
Yeah, y'all were, but you couldn't stop the run. It was y'all really couldn't rush the pass. So y'all had a lot of stuff going on.
So
I mean, I'm a realist, you know. I call it how it is. I understand Jameis Winston ain't the best quarterback in the world, but Dennis Allen ain't gonna be making him throw as much as Sean Payton was making him throw.
Who's gonna be running the ball, Mark Ingram?
No, Alvin Kamara gonna run the ball. Ain't nothing happening to Alvin Kamara. Ain't nothing happening there.
I sure hope the lawyer do a good job then.
Yeah, this whole Deshaun Watson thing, that recognize ain't nobody even talking about Alvin Kamara no more. They don't care about that. All we gotta do is keep pushing it back.
You ain't lying. I really forgot about that.
He's out of trouble.
Right.
Now listen, because I know what he gonna do. He just gonna keep pushing it back. He got enough money either to pay the dude off or just keep pushing it back. I guarantee you Kamara gonna be out there week 1. We can bet on it. Whoever want to bet.
I mean,
I like talking that money.
Look, I'm about to say I want him out there because I don't want to hear no excuses.
Right.
Oh right. Yeah, me too. But no, we ain't gonna have no excuse. You seen our wide receiver core?
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about this. Somebody got to hit the motherfuckers open. You ain't got Drew Brees back there no more.
Yeah, we might go kidnap Desmond Ritter as a backup.
No. What's wrong? What's wrong with the Red Rocket? I thought y'all had the Red Rocket.
Man, I almost said it. That person can't throw, man. Andy Dalton ain't nothing, man.
What about Ian Brooks? I got a question. I got a question.
Go ahead, Mike.
I got a question for you. And be as honest as you possibly can with this. All right, let's be real. Sean Payton is one of the greatest head coaches to ever play the game, especially call the game, especially on the offensive side of the ball. He's an absolute innovator when it comes down to his style of play. Do you guys really believe in Dennis Allen or your offensive coordinator? The way and I know the history. He's called plays before, but Sean Payton is one of those guys that can call things and put players in positions better than most coaches can. Do y'all really? What's the genuine consensus surrounding Sean Payton's departure? Like that's what I really know just from Saints fans. How our Saints fans like, do you guys feel like you're gonna really win, or you're gonna take a step back because Sean Payton is no longer there?
What y'all gotta understand, Sean Payton last year's. I really hate to say this, and a lot of Saints fans know this. A lot of games we were losing was inconsistent quarterback play, but some of it was Sean Payton. Our defense was helping us most of the time last year because our offense was so inconsistent. So when we talk about, Dennis Allen stepping up on the defense, we're not worried at all. Our defense about to get 3 times better. On offense, personally for me, I'm just gonna have to see it. He gonna have to show me. I'm a shower. He gonna have to show me.
I gotta ask you another question. How you said 3 times better? How exactly are you gonna get 3 times better? Like maybe we missing something.
Hold on. Before you answer that, let me guess 3 times better. It sounds like Tyrann Mathieu. Number one reason. And when he said wide receiver core, he Jarvis Landry. So they got the LSU boys back in the city. Is that one of the reasons why you think it'll be 3 times better?
No, because we got more depth than we have from last year. It ain't even because of Tyrann, because I told everybody before Tyrann came here, Marcus Williams was better than Tyrann last year. So it ain't even because of Tyrann. I mean, Tyrann's a Pro Bowler. He's wonderful. He's a little bit overrated. And I'll say that. Like I said, I'm a realist. He's a little bit overrated. But do I think that's why? No. Dennis Allen's going to have even more control of the defense than he already had. Sean Payton really won't be as much as in the way. So I think we'll just be like on defense, just lights out, top 5 defense.
Top 5?
I'm gonna roll with it. He said it. We're gonna roll with it.
Roll with it.
Yeah.
You can be top 5 defense, but Falcons gonna be whooping that ass anyway. So.
Someone clip it. Someone clip it. Please, someone clip that one part that he said. Someone clip it.
Word to Marcus Mariota.
You said
I will say this. I top 5. I'm not sure.
Actually, let me change that. Top 10. Because I just thought about some other NFL defenses. So top 10. I'm not changing top 10.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to change top 10. I mean, because with Dennis Allen, he has having y'all in that realm, so that's very much possible.
Yeah, I mean, y'all, and speaking of y'all defense, y'all got some players that I wanted. Arnold Ebiketie, I wanted him.
Nah, you can't have him.
Oh, yeah.
Nah.
You can have Duke Riley.
Don't even dream about it.
Nah.
It's illegal to even dream about it.
Look, let's think of it. Look, we got Terry from y'all. He kind of he's showing us what he was doing. He outdrafted right now. Let's be honest. We go look at y'all drafts and our drafts. He didn't outdrafted them twice. He done had 2 great drafts compared to what y'all got. What is y'all last 2 drafts that have been impactful on y'all team? If you know, give me players that have been impactful in their rookie years.
Oh man, don't make me do that.
Yeah, see? That's what
I agree with what Noah said. Y'all can take Tyler.
Oh, hold on. I got some. Pete Warner and Paulson Adebo.
Okay, yeah.
Pete Warner was I think 5th rated linebacker in the entire NFL, and Paulson Adebo, he was just shutting people down.
Adebo, I kind of.
Yeah.
So do y'all want Tyler Davidson back? Because I think we done with that experiment over here.
Hell no. Hell no.
See you see that?
Why you say hell no?
That man, can we cuss on here, B?
Go ahead, dude.
Go ahead.
He can't. I can't say. We on YouTube. I can't say what I want to say. He's not good. He's not good at life. He's not good at football.
Wow.
Not good at life, man. Come on, dog.
Wow. Boy, that was it. You was better off cussing. God damn, you say he's not better at life.
No, because I was about to get some other stuff, but we on YouTube.
All I was saying is this. I mean, wasn't he a pivotal part of y'all defenses in 17 to 18?
You said what now?
Wasn't he a pivotal part of y'all defenses in like 17 to 18? Not the exasperated gas.
You gonna make this man have to say something nice about that boy.
I mean, we put him in a position. We put him in a position where I think we could have put anybody on there and they could have done good.
Wow.
That man.
Hey, and y'all thought we was harsh on Tyler Davis.
Wow.
This man say he is not good at life. That's all they need to be said.
So there's no Route 96 in
No, I guess Route 96 about to get bulldozed in that bitch. He's gonna be.
What y'all? Why y'all ain't traded Deion Jones?
Hey. We got some. We got the guy in that but we're gonna get to him shortly after this. But yeah, the guy who we want on is finally on. So just stay tuned for that, y'all.
Oh God.
Okay.
So
we ain't
y'all do know Deion Jones don't fit in y'all scheme, and that's why he didn't do as good, right? Y'all do know that.
Says who?
Wow.
Wait a minute. Wait, let's stop. Before we go further, let me stop. Because you said he didn't do as well. Where does it show he didn't do as well in our scheme?
Look at his PFF grade.
PFF is wait a minute, stop. I got it. PFF is literally
don't come telling me
worst.
about no tackles. I don't want to hear about no damn tackles. You can put a high school out there. He gonna get his ass locked up. He gonna have a lot of tackles.
Listen to me. Now, the PFL grading system is literally one of the worst ways to compare anybody's game of football. And I'm gonna tell you why. We literally had a linebacker that played 5 snaps in a game. 5. He had a pick 6 in that game. That was mainly, I think he had like a pick 6 and maybe like a solo tackle.
Yeah.
And he got graded like a 98 off of playing 5 snaps. Now, my thing is this. If he's really as good as the PFF grade trying to make him seem like he is, why didn't he play more snaps? We even had a defensive lineman who played limited snaps. I think he played less than 10 snaps. And he ended up reading the screen, catching the ball for a pick 6 as well against the Buccaneers. And he had like a 97 or better in the PFF grade.
Hold on, I think you not understand what I'm saying. I like him as a player. I think he's a really good player. I just don't think he fit in y'all scheme at all.
But you said, okay, you told me that I shouldn't use tackles as a way to grading him. Now here's the problem with that. We had a former Falcon that's currently in Jacksonville right now that led the league in tackles, which was Foye Oluokun. But in the midst of leading the league in tackles, Dion led the team in tackles for loss. Now, how I got at least the league in tackles don't lead the team in tackle for loss? That doesn't make sense.
I got another one on top of that.
Okay, so I'm just gonna focus on the PFF thing right now. So, from what Colin's saying is Deion Jones had like a PFF grade of like 37 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
The NFL leading tackler had a PFF grade of 45.
Yeah.
But it's graded from 0 to 100. So if the lead tackler got an F and Deion got an F, wouldn't that say that the PFF grade? How do you grade it?
Let me ask y'all a question. How do y'all feel like Deion was in pass rush and in coverage?
Well, he just said it. He led the team in tackles for losses. That's getting into the backfield. That's great. Like when you talk about tackles for loss as a linebacker, that means you're a great read and react guy. Because
let me ask you this, Frank. I just want to ask you this. What truly makes a linebacker great? What does a linebacker truly need to be to show he display his skill set on the field?
You said which team or which attribute?
No, I'm saying what do a linebacker need to display his skill set on the field?
You have to have a high football IQ and you have to have a high amount of athleticism.
You missed. So you ain't hit the key ingredient.
Like your question is kind of like there are different types of linebackers. If you ask him how a general linebacker is supposed to be, you have to have a high football IQ and you have to have some athleticism.
Okay, so he has the athleticism, he has the IQ, but I'm gonna tell you what he lacks. He lacked a defensive line. I say that because even Ray Lewis is great.
That's why I'm talking about in y'all scheme and on y'all team. That's why he didn't do as good as he should have done.
That's not a.
But that was last year.
So
hold on. That's not a Deion Jones issue. We're talking about Deion Jones in itself. That he doesn't. Not one time has this man came out and said Deion Jones doesn't fit the scheme. Dean Pease never said that once. Dan Quinn never said that once. He never stated one time that Deion Jones doesn't fit in that scheme. But we have people coming out saying constantly over and over he doesn't fit the scheme, and no one can actually tell us why. They say he's not getting critical tackles. He's not tough enough. And then next thing you know, he end up critical tackles. Like nobody can tell us why outside of we don't have the necessary guys in front of them. that's not a Deion Jones issue. That's a personnel issue. We had a guy in front of him, and you just said he ain't good at life. So why would Deion succeed behind a guy that you said it ain't good at life?
And even the great Larry Lewis will tell you that he's nothing without having the guys of a Tony Siragusa and Haloti Ngata in front of him.
Brian Urlacher had Ted Washington and Alfonso Boone.
Demario Davis got one of the best defensive lines in football.
Right.
Nobody tell him that he's benefited from those guys up front. So why is it that, all right, Deion lacks those things, but he doesn't fit? Why is it the question for Demario Davis? All right, how good are you really? Because you got one of the greatest defensive linemen to ever play the game in Cameron Jordan. In front of him.
Okay, let me give y'all an example. Devin White on the Buccaneers. Y'all know Devin White is a pretty good linebacker.
That's already a horrible example.
You already lost that one. You already
lost. You lost before. You lost within the point. You said Devin White. You lost, and I'm gonna tell you why you lost. Who is that man front? Who is that man front? Who is that man front? And Dominic Sue and Jacob Pierre-Paul. You literally lost the argument if you said Devin White.
Let me finish.
Let him finish.
I'm listening.
Man first. We're gonna get the man first after this. Let him finish.
What I was about to say is sometimes even no matter if you get past rush or not, sometimes it's the scheme that you in. Like Levante David, that scheme for him is perfect, and that's why he excels. I feel like if Devin White went somewhere like the Colts or who has another like off front, like the Seahawks, somebody like that, I think he would succeed. Because just like you said, the Buccaneers got that strong man front, but Devin White also can't cover either, and it's because of part of the scheme.
Okay.
Cause you get enough pressure, you ain't really got cover like that if you getting pressure. So it's really where your take is coming from is not so much of Deion Jones. You're more so attacking the guys around him more so than anything.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah.
So it's not so like Mike said, it's not really a Deion issue. Could
Deion I feel
play
like
better?
If y'all had if let's say y'all would have signed Akeem Hicks, Deion Jones would have been perfect because not only could y'all have stopped the run, he probably would have had and did more than he just did. He also could be rushing the passer too.
Well, I'm glad you say that because see, when you look at Deion Jones' career, as long as Dan Quinn had been here, he always been used mainly as the leading tackler and cover guy. Very rare we saw Deion go on blitzes. Last year, I could probably say we've seen Deion blitz more than he has ever done his entire career in Atlanta.
Right.
Yeah.
So don't get me wrong, he's still a phenomenal cover linebacker, but it doesn't help nobody. I mean, you gotta look at it. We literally had 18 sacks on the season. And that's glaring in a league, in today's league, that's gonna be an issue because it's a passing league. So you giving quarterbacks that's a little bit more advanced than what it was in years past, ample opportunity to read your defense, react accordingly without actually truly putting pressure on them. I mean, for Christ's sake, dude, like freaking. I mean, he on your team, but like freaking Taysom Hill be gashing us from time to time. That's the issue. Because I've seen him play other teams and don't do shit as far as saying quarterback wise.
Yeah, Taysom Hill is not a quarterback. I think you can play quarterback better than him. But that's all right because we gonna move him to tight end and we gonna let him go Willie Wonka, whoever he want to go against.
We got an answer for that, and we call him T1000. We got an answer for that.
Jesus.
Who you talking about Troy Andersen?
We got an answer for that.
You talking about Troy Andersen?
Yep, that's gonna be the answer. You got.
Hey, you ready? You
the
ready
same
for
exact
this? This finna make y'all mad. You ready for this? If
I wanna
y'all
hear
couldn't
this.
get no pass rush, you drafted Troy Andersen for no reason.
Nah, because he's a guy that can play outside linebacker as well. We play a 3-4.
I mean, if you put him as a linebacker,
Yes,
if you
outside
put him
linebacker.
solely at linebacker and y'all can't get to the quarterback, you drafted him for no reason.
I mean,
No,
but you gotta look at it with his athleticism. He's more. I ain't gonna. He's to me. I would call him an X linebacker, and the reason why I say X linebacker because he has the body and athleticism to really play inside and out.
Yes.
He's going to play Mike. Like, you got to think, he's going to play Mike and he's going to play, he's going to play Sam and Will. He's not just going to play straight outside. He's going to play inside. We run a 3-4, bro. He's going to be we lost Foye. He's going to probably be that second middle linebacker.
Yeah, and I love the only reason I said that
when I was going to take that role. So he's going to play inside, and that doesn't mean if he doesn't have at least 5 sacks or if the team doesn't get 5 sacks while he's in there, doesn't mean we drafted him for no reason. He's playing his role. It's the same thing we had to realize with Richie Grant last year. Everybody was trying to rush him out there and make him feel like he needed to be the most important safety on the team. No, he didn't. He had to play his role. These guys got to play their role. If he doesn't go out here and get sacks his first season, we got to realize he's trying to learn his position. The coaches done talked about it. He's learning a position. He's not playing the same position he played in college. So now you got to think it's not TJ Watt didn't have a great first year. He had an amazing first. I wouldn't call it amazing. It was an okay first year, right? And everybody was okay. That's a great first year for him. But look at what he did last season. It takes time. They have to develop. You have to get bigger. You have to get the NFL size. He's just a freak of nature. Like, dude, he's T1000 for a reason. He is a different breed of human being. So, like, it's going to be a faster process for him, but it still is going to take some time mentally. So, you can't go off of just next year and say, oh, he was a waste of a pick.
So Colin, let me ask you a question about, is that kind of the same feeling you had when y'all drafted Marcus Davenport?
No, with Marcus Davenport, it was different.
How so?
Marcus Davenport didn't play linebacker.
So, but you're talking, but when you're talking about getting sacks, he's a DN, right? And if y'all play,
well, I'm talking about Troy Andersen just as a pure linebacker. That's what I'm talking about.
He's not a pure linebacker. That's what he's saying. He's not a pure linebacker.
I'm attacking the sack portion of what your comment was, because you were like, if he doesn't get certain amount of sacks, then
I'm not talking about no sacks. I'm talking about coverage, and I'm talking about tackles. I'm not talking about no sacks. Obviously, he can rush the sacks. He like a missile. Obviously, he gonna be able to get to the quarterback. I'm talking about coverage, and I'm talking about tackles. When I went back and watched a lot of his tape in college, if you go back right now and watch his highlights on YouTube, a lot of the times when he was playing, most of his highlights came when they was getting to the quarterback. And when I watched his film, sometimes when they wasn't getting to the quarterback, he looked like a lost dog.
You got to be talking about Paul Warlow, because you can't be talking about Troy Andersen.
Not poor Warlow. Oh, man.
You got to be watching Paul Warlow.
If Paul Warlow watching this show, he at the house with his hands up like that. Why I got free pick? Why I got straight?
He pulling the 50 cent. He got that 50 cent look.
Let's get mad first on here.
Look at
Everybody, hold on.
Stop. Let man verse. He had an issue with both myself and K-Style, me mainly, but let's hear his take on why he believes that Matt, Mike, and K-Styles don't know what they're talking about, and he has the answer. So let's hear his point of things. Or do I got it wrong?
Yeah, you got it wrong. You always have stuff wrong. That ain't no surprise. Hey, check this out though, Mike. I've been following you since you was a fledgling on this thing. Back before, man, you might have had about 10 followers. Dead for real. You know what I'm saying? So I respect your platform. It ain't nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know what the hell you be talking about sometimes. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm
What
saying.
exactly?
You know what I'm
What
saying?
exactly?
Well,
What exactly? I don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm finna get to it. What I'm saying, I'm talking about subtle nuances between fans. We had this conversation way back when you was a fledgling, you know what I'm saying, commentator, for real, about the difference between a fan and a fanatic. You are a fanatic, but some of us are wholehearted, pure fans. That means we can take the criticism and keep on ticking like a Timex watch. But you would take one word and massacre not only the word, but everybody who motherfucking used the word. You know what I'm saying? Show you how you did Speed. Anybody that bring up Speed after they cut Matt Ryan, oh, you crucified the word Speed and the people that believed it. NFL needs Speed. You did the same, man, dude. Do I got to go on with this, dude? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go keep talking. Keep talking.
I'm just saying. So
hold on. Somebody in the chat said Gay Jared is trash. What do you want him to do? His job is to push the line. So what the hell? Okay, you go on. That just
hey, let him know.
It ain't about
man
pushing the
time.
line.
Let
It ain't
him.
about pushing the line because I believe in pushing the line. But the point is, I'm the Robin Hood for all of the fans that you done made every rant before in the past about. The ones you call the motherfuckers and the bastards and the ones you want to cut off. I'm the Robin Hood for those guys. They not going to get on here and confront you, but I will. See, it ain't about being a loyal member of the fandom of the Atlanta Falcons. We all that. To certain degrees, we all that. We love our team. We love this red and black, for real. No doubt about that. But there are some fans who ain't as strong as you, bro. Some of these folks out here, it's Samson Williams. I'm just gonna call it like I say it. So, but they don't deserve to get cussed out and beat down just because they say, oh, the Falcons need Speed. You know what I'm saying? You came out with a rant the other day. Man, you might have just shitting on everybody to say, man, receiver. I'll tell you what, imagine this. Since speed don't matter, let's make all our cornerbacks running 5.3s and see how that work out. If speed don't matter, let's see how it work. We got a whole bunch of defensive ends that running 7.6. If speed don't matter, let's see anybody on the team making the team running anything above 8 anything if speed don't matter. So speed matters.
Let me ask you a question though. Let me ask you a question though. So
yes, sir.
Speed matters.
So combat.
Oh yeah, you already know. So you would take a guy that's straight speed but can't play the position?
No, that's not what you're saying. I said speed is a factor. You know what I'm saying? Of course, awareness. Anybody ever played Madden? You know what I'm saying? You look at the intangibles that create a full player. You know what I'm saying? A balanced full player. Speed is a factor. It's an important factor. You know what I'm saying? Awareness, agility, strength. All of those things are major factors when it comes to playing any sport. So you can't discredit not one single factor or
Madden.
Look, man, I'm just quoting Madden because there's a lot of people that can identify with Madden. Strictly. It's not about
on Madden, you can have somebody 400 pounds running a 4.2.
Are we really using Madden as a reference?
Real life intangibles now. You see what you're doing? You want to clown real life intangibles just because I mentioned a video game. Let's separate clownery.
Hey, y'all, thank you for having me on.
Time out.
Before y'all want to start doing activity, let's separate.
Man, first, calm down. Hold on. Let me get this out the way right quick. Now, we're having a discussion here.
Yes, sir.
Why the hell does Madden got to come up too? Why the hell is Madden a talking point? Well, we're talking about the real game.
So you trying to tell me I can't use an analogy to describe something that is directly linked to the real game? You trying to tell me I got to siphon how I use my analogies to describe?
I mean,
listen, I can bring up.
the way that you're talking right now, you got an analytical tone the way you're talking. So I would think you would do better than trying to use Madden as a reference.
Listen, dude.
Well,
Anytime you're trying to relate to people, you can use any analogy, regardless of what it is, in order to relate to the most people. You use what it takes. Come on, man. Come on, K-Style. I give you credit for being a smart, intelligent guy because I heard you drop a few bars. Don't make me challenge you right here online.
Oh, go ahead. What you got for him?
Go ahead, give it to him.
What you got for him?
Hold on.
We talking about football. I just want to throw the link out there just to throw that ball in your
listen.
Since y'all
Listen. Listen to me. I don't know who you is. I don't know who you are. But if you don't know me, I'm Wolf. Come over here if you want any smoke. I'm with all the smoke. If you want some rice and beans, I'll give it to you all day, fam.
Hey, dude, we ain't talking about smoke. We talking about green grass.
I don't care what you talking about. Ain't no difference between a fan and a fanatic, bro.
We ain't even talking about that. I'm straight from the hood, player.
I don't care where you from.
I don't care where you from. Wolf, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In your world, I'm God. Wolf,
man, bro, listen. You ain't God to me, bro.
I'm just letting you know, playboy.
I pray over you. I pray over you. I pray over you. I pray over you.
I created you.
Hey, Wolf, Manverse. Hold on. Manverse. Okay, you said
don't
you was
take the
challenging
ego
me on
edge
something.
because I can go there too. I'm trying to stay cordial, but don't take the ego edge with me. You don't know me like that. We can go there if you want to go. So
you don't know nobody up here like that neither, bro. So yeah, you said you was coming for me. But what you got to say?
No, I wasn't coming for you like that. I was just about to give you another compliment until
no. That's what I'm saying.
Until your bodyguard, until your pit bull or wolf decide to jump in and save you from nothing.
Man, when you talk, man, let's talk some ball, bro. This ain't no nut grabbing.
You over here trying to.
No, I just told you, man. My problem was
Mike.
See, y'all, I ain't come on this type of time. I came in here professional and I put my white voice on.
Thank you, Colin. I appreciate you, bro.
My whole beef was, just like I say, some of the fans don't deserve the vitriol that Mad Mike gives sometimes. That's all. That's all. Because we all fans and we got to be unified. Nobody from the weakest link to the strongest link.
Let me say this.
Got to be unified.
Let me say this real quick. And you can continue. So your issue is that Mike speaks with a certain tone, and you don't like the way that I speak. But you can call yourself a god. You can literally call yourself a god. You said you're a god.
You got to learn how to separate things, Mike. I said that to Wolf for a specific reason. Everything I do is I can compartmentalize everything that I'm doing. I said that statement not as a general statement for one of you to use. I said that specifically as an affront to Wolf. Period.
You sound like somebody crazy. Get that Donald Trump cornbread profile off your face. Over here sounding like you retarded.
Man, all right, hold on, people. Hold on, people. Let's just bring it down a few notches.
We gonna sway this. We gonna get back, and we're gonna get back to this discussion between Manverse and what he had to say about Mike. So,
before you continue, I do want to say this to him, to Manverse, real quick, because he mentioned in the statement we need to be unified as a fan base. As much as I agree, but our fan base, a lot of our fan base don't even like half the folks that be on the team. So you have to support the team in order for the fan base to be unified. A lot of people don't support the team because of certain players that either has played here, hasn't played here, or that was here. Like you bash people that's on your team, and this really ain't just no Matt Ryan instance. I've seen guys get on Twitter and literally at some of these dudes and talk trash to them because they might have had a bad game, we lost, whatever the case may be. And I've seen this. So in order for our fan base to be unified, these guys have got to be able to support the team. Just Support the team. No matter if they got the guy that you wanted or not, support the team. That's really my biggest issue.
And that's mine. That's the reason why I'm tripping about some of the rants, because it separates some of the people who are not as big of a fan or as intense of a fan as Mad Mike. He just straight down and low rate those folks, man. That's all I'm saying. That's what my whole thing is about. Because some of these fans out here, man, they for back, y'all basically said it. Some of them are not as strong as other fans. Some of them are not as intense, and they don't love the fans. I mean, the Falcons to the core, like the real fans do. My only problem, just like I say, I've been following this guy since he was a fledgling, man. Do you think I would have done that if I didn't like his commentary? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, Swanzell. I mean, man, Mike, you know me as another name, Swanzell. You know, from the beginning, I've been messing with you from the very beginning, buddy. Manver's just the new name, but the name was Swanzell. I know you. That name ought to ring a bell. So you know me and you we've been carrying on since you've been in the game, to be honest. And it's never been any disrespect, but I always leave a comment on your rant, a lot of your rant video. You know this. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing personal. I'm seriously coming here just to put in a word for the people that have been the victim of the rant videos. They are fans too, regardless of how you don't like the way they approach it.
So my question would be is, what about the other side of that spectrum? You see you're seeing the rants coming from Mike going to those fans. You're not seeing the rants and the threats that a lot of us get for just the points that we take.
Yes, I is where that. I don't see them. You're right. Yes, I don't see them.
That's why I said you don't. So the thing about it is, even though you may not agree with the rants a lot of times, it's more so of a response to what people are saying to us.
Okay, I'm gonna say it like this. And you ought to understand this, case out. And you know exactly where this phrase comes from. With great power comes great responsibility. You guys are in a powerful place. You're in contact with us, man, the heart and soul of the fans of the team. We expect y'all to be a little more better. Don't drop to that level. I understand you got to get off sometimes. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? But it's the vitriol behind it. It's not how you say it, so to speak. It's the feelings behind what you say. Because you alienate certain fans who are not in the place where y'all are at, and those fans most likely feel like shit after getting cussed out. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. That's my only thing that I had a beef with you about. We've been going back and forth. Sorry about that, Wolf, and we'll make up in a minute. I didn't mean in disrespect. As men do, we go back and forth. It's who can win the word game, just like if we were fighting. It's who can win the game. So
listen, it's all good. I'm just showing you the energy. That's all. If you coming with that energy, I'm gonna come with that energy too. But here's something that everybody on this panel should do. Mike told me do research. So I did research this whole week. And I did research because there was an article in Forbes magazine. And they basically combined everything that the Atlanta Falcons spend and all 32 teams spend per fan in the NFL. And the Falcons ranked $12 per fan. $12 per fan.
Yes.
Okay. When your fan base spends an average of $12, boy, you got so many problems with the community. If you only spending $12. Now, the highest NFL team, because of the historic franchise that is the Cowboys, is at a whopping $55. There's not even a fan base that comes close. We talking about supporting the team, the players on the team, Arthur Blank, the coaches, the salaries, and everything like that. And this is the reason why the Rams spend all that money. You know why? because the fans spend the dollars to support their team. Again, with the quietness, you see? Because why?
I'm just listening.
Listen, no problem. I got you. Listen, man, universe, I got you, brother. No problem. You the God. I got you. I know what you're talking about when you say you the God, the 7, power, all that knowledge, wisdom, understanding. I got what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, because I'm from the East Coast, baby. I'm from New York, New Jersey. You feel me? I know what you're talking about when you say you the God, but guess what? I pray over that. So don't worry about it. I got what you're saying. I get your energy. But the fan base doesn't support the organization.
Can I ask you a
question? It doesn't support. Right. So what are we supposed to do as content creators? We supposed to shoot videos and give our opinions. Now, some of us are bigger than others. And some of us have more people listening to the content that we shoot. They're not going to listen to me. I got to work for that. I got to work for that view. I have to work for that like. I have to work for that dislike. I have to work for that. And also, it's also doing research. And to be honest with you, I told man Mike last week, sometimes he don't even gotta do this. He don't even gotta do this madness stuff no more if he doesn't have to, because he's helping out the smaller content creators. He's helping out me, he helping me out because he's giving me a platform to shine. And that alone should be that you should be loyal to somebody like that, and K Styles and others that's on here, whatever fan you is, because some people do not give you that platform to get your stuff off. You ain't gonna call ESPN and give your opinion to Stephen A. Smith, and he could be wrong half the time, or Skip Bayless or whoever you think. You can't do that. That's why we do that here. And I agree with you. The community got to be stronger. But when we spend $12 a year on average, oh my God, we in the basement.
Hey, that's what my question is about. I want to ask you guys a question. Do you think the way, the now Atlanta was built as far as our our fan base, especially us being a low market team, you know what I'm saying? Do you think that all the people that migrated here that call themselves fans have any responsibility in that? Because I noticed that. And I've spoken to some of them. Some of the fans that are not from here that claim they are Falcon fans. Some of them be the main ones who hate.
Let me stop you. Let me give you a little bit of background of what we do, because people got it twisted. Okay, people really got it twisted. When I tell you we have connections to big time players in this game that has ever played the game, that are currently in the game, and we have conversations with these people. I'm not saying this to say Mike knows what he's talking about. All right. So when I tell you, when I'm giving this information, this is coming directly from these people. So this is why most of the time when you see on this show, me and you, we called it that the Falcons were going to draft Drake London. K Styles, a whole 2 years ago, called it and said, y'all need to pay close attention to Desmond Ridder. It's all locked and loaded on this channel so everybody can watch it. This is not coming from Mad Mike. What you need to be upset about is guys like Tyrann Mathieu, Torrey McElhaney, Scott Barrett, Chris Ram, all these people who actually play and who has direct ties to these teams. This ain't Mad Mike speaking. Mad Mike is the voice.
Mike, I get where you're trying to change the goalposts, move the goalposts, but just like I said, my whole comment was about the fans and the rants against some of the fans who are not in the position, the fan position that you guys in. Has nothing to do with your content or everything you just said. I'm not talking anything about that. Tyrann Mathieu, Drake London. I'm strictly talking about a fan-specific topic. Period. That's it. I'm talking about the fans. So my question was directly related to our fan base here in Atlanta, and considering our city is a migration city, and a lot of fans here.
What the issue is? Let me tell you what the issue is.
Okay, how does players have something to do with the fan base?
Let me tell you, man. Okay, let me tell you what the problem is. Let me tell you what the problem is. All right, and why I said that is because
this is something that we do. I got a Facebook group that's nearly 20,000. I see what people say on a daily basis. I have a platform right now. We have several platforms that equal down there 20,000 subscribers. All this together, we're together, and it's down to 20,000 itself. So I see what the people are saying on a daily basis. So when I tell you what people are, what I'm saying, this is what people see, and this is what I'm saying. You don't want to look at the end of the day. Let's just call it what it is. You don't like my tone, and I get it. You don't have to like. You don't have to like my tone. I don't give a fuck if you do anyway. I don't give a fuck if you don't like my tone.
It ain't got nothing to do with your tone. I'll let you have your gravitas on that because it has nothing to do with your tone. You can keep making it up about your tone all you want to, but that ain't what my whole thing is.
I'm gonna end this right now because, like I said, it becomes.
Let me get one.
Let me say this real quick. Let me just say this real quick. You don't have to like how everybody deliver their message. It's people that speak softly, it's people that speak loudly. But what we need to start doing as a people is to listen to what they're saying and not the tone of what they're saying. That's the issue. Listening. We listen to people. This is the reason why we have these shows right now, because people don't listen to the message. That's so look, you got guys like the Migos. You know what I'm saying? I don't rock with the Migos. They do all that dancing and stuff. I'm not a dancing dude. But guess what? Somebody likes it. Somebody like Mad Mike style because he got that energy. Los got that rice and bean energy. K-Styles got a more Vong Shui, relaxed type of vibe. And this is why we have different content creators.
Mike, when you talk about you and all the goalposts you keep moving, I'm talking about the fan base and this being a migration city. I'm not talking about all them personal issues that you got going on that you want to try to move the goalposts to. I'm strictly talking about our fan base and this being a migration city. That guy right there just brought up the 12% that our city is spending on the fans. I'm strictly talking about the fan base. Stop going Mad Mike zone about something we talking about the whole city.
Hey man, if somebody don't like you, they don't like you. God ain't put you on this earth for everybody to like you. Some people like beef, some people like pork, some people like this, some people like that. You give somebody a stick and they gonna want a treehouse. You can't give everybody everything.
You know what would have changed that? Excuse me, K-Style. You know what would have changed that, man? Verse. You know what would have changed that? I'm gonna tell you. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what would have changed the fan base. I'm gonna tell you right now what would have changed the fan base. Elway, Brady, Super Bowl. If we would have won them 2 Super Bowls, it would have changed the fan base completely because now you have a winning franchise. There's certain franchises that don't even get to the Super Bowl, let alone the AFC Championship or the NFC Championship. I said that in my videos. Please go check it out. Please subscribe to my channel. I said it. MVP player, check. NFC Championship, check. Divisional Championship, check. The Super Bowl, no check. And we was there twice, but we lost to arguably 2 top 5 quarterbacks.
Yeah.
We lost to 2 top 5 quarterbacks. Now, not saying that we wasn't prepared, but I think that year Terrell Davis was on fire. That year. I think okay. So, if we would have won the 2 Super Bowls, probably it would have took this franchise to a different trajectory because now you're talking about it would have been hot. When you win, you get hot. When you winning, it's like you know what I'm saying? Like you see how Nas with the ether, when he came out, they thought that Jay had him. Then Nas came out with the ether, and it was like, well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's happening with Nas? It's because you know why? You left Nas alone in a room, and if you leave the guard alone in the room, the guard is dangerous. Yeah. He dangerous, the guard. The guard is dangerous in the room.
Can I add to it? Because he mentioned the fan base, or whatnot, and this is what I was saying earlier about the fact that these guys folks have to support the fan base. You have to also realize a lot of people. One of the biggest problems with this fan base is you say, don't get me wrong, it may be tones, whatever the case may be, but one of the problems with this fan base is they want to be entertained more than win. Because you have guys that'll sit here and say they missed the if we would have had Vic Wade at during the time of our Super Bowl run in 16, or we would have won the championship. Well, problem about that is during those Vic years, we only had 2 winning seasons. So why is it that people make it seem like during that time frame we were just this winning franchise? I hate. Don't get me wrong. I think Vic is one of my favorite players of all time, no doubt about it. I grew up watching the man, but I hate what I hate about the fact that the man got 3 separate documentaries. He got a football life from the NFL Network. He got his own documentary from Bleacher Report that's on YouTube that's like 49 minutes. And he got a 30 for 30. 3 separate documentaries. And one of the worst quotes I heard from any of those came from Bomani Jones on a 30 for 30 when he came out his mouth and said, before the Falcons drafted Michael Vick, the Falcons were trash. Sir, we was literally in the Super Bowl in 99. And we drafted him in 2001.
Yep.
Hey, let's get Ty. Ty been here in a good minute. What you got to say, bro?
I mean, I agree with everybody, man. As far as the fan base go, you got to understand that people don't really support the team. It's just what it is. I understand the whole man verse about the fans and whatnot and how Mad Mike goes on his rants, but at the end of the day, everybody has their own platform. And then this platform offers an opportunity for yourself, man verse, to come on and speak your piece. So everybody knows that, they do this every Friday, man. It's nothing new. They put the link in there because they want to hear from the people. So if somebody gets on here and saying you speaking for the people and you coming in here and you saying that, hey, we don't like the way you ranting, I don't have a problem with how somebody comes off. Like you say, if you don't listen in a conversation, you don't hear nothing. If you keep on talking, you can't hear each other speak. It's just at the end of the day, you have to have that mindset to be open to receiving information. It's called communication. So in order for anything to work in communication, you got to understand that listening is one of the optimal things that you have to do in communication. And people is like number one. So we're not like on this platform, we're addressing the positivity. So at the end of the day, when somebody comes from my head, to be real with you, I'm going to respond, but I'm going to respond accordingly. But if you keep saying the same thing repetitive, you have to give a person an opportunity to crack. At the end of the day, once we crack, we can snap and go back to normal. At the end of the day, you also got to give somebody their opinion. This is my G's opinion. I respect my G's opinion, Mad Mike, because at the end of the day, he's speaking his piece. I listen to Mad Mike. I've been around for a long time. I feel like now I'm comfortable. I want to get up here on this panel and speak my piece, and they allowing that. So at the end of the day, bro, real talk, all bullshit aside, my G, he doesn't come for people like that. He's spitting and putting all his facts out there. Now, if somebody want to get on here and say, hey, I don't like the way your tone is, I don't like the way you're doing this, cool. Just like my G Collins said, like, we're not here for likes. We ain't here for everybody. That's all. You can't please everybody. When you have the crown, you can't please everybody. There's somebody that's gonna want to take your crown. There's somebody that's gonna feel like you don't deserve the crown. But at the end of the day, bro, as long as we speak in facts, regardless of what anybody's opinion is, if they want the platform is available. He drops the links. So get on here, speak your piece. And if a lot of people come on here and like, hey man, we don't like the way you're talking, cool. But we don't like the way you don't support our team. Facts. That's what it is. That's all I'm saying on that.
I got a couple of friends like you. You know what I'm saying? They good friends to my heart. I'm gonna tell you something. These are my friends that like to always put a coat of sugar on stuff. You know what I'm saying? I get you. You give the benefit of the doubt. You the truth. You want to know true guys. But that's what I'm saying. There's certain levels of vitriol, man, that you just can't. Somebody got to say something about. When you get to calling people motherfuckers and all of that, that's when it crosses certain lines. It ain't about how you say it. It's about how they call curse words curses for a reason. I get what you're saying now, but I'm saying they call curse words for a reason because they are spells. So when you say them to people, you cast spells on people. So when you call them certain names, and Wolf ought to understand exactly what I'm saying. You got to be careful in how you say certain things because when you curse people, you actually curse them. So I take that very seriously because I'm really deep about the definition is what words really, really mean. So when you curse people, the curse is actually a curse. That's why they call them curse words. When you curse people, you curse them.
Hey, man, Verse, can I ask you a question and then I'm finna hop off, y'all? Let me ask you a question, man, Verse. If somebody whisper and call you a B word or yell it out and call you a B word, did it change the meaning of the B word? Same message, right? They just said it in a different tone.
No, it's not.
This the thing. Hold on. This the thing about holding grudges. While you mad at the other person tossing and turning that night, the other person going to sleep and ain't thinking about you.
No, it's
so
not.
You can't change. Yo, I'm off.
No, man, Burns, I got a question.
Appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for me.
I love you, bro. Listen, guys. When you call a person mad, you making an assumption. You can't assume that I'm mad. You can't assume I'm anything. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. When you make declarations about how the next man is, whether you want to assume he mad, whether he glad or whatever, unless that person lets you know how they feel, you don't know. So anything you say is an assumption. That's all I'm saying.
So let me say this.
I'm just being real clear and definite about my definition.
LT, let Kev take control of the show right now.
Okay, so we gonna try to get this under control. So my question to you would be, as far as where you're talking about the way that he talks. I've always heard that if somebody wasn't talking to you, you don't get in your if you only respond to what somebody says. So if you feel like you a motherfucker, you would get mad. But if you're not that person, why would you get mad?
He feel like he the voice of the people.
I mean, you can't. Because to be honest with you, you can't be the voice of everybody around here.
No, it's not.
Everybody has a different.
Let me add to my base on
I
this.
specified exactly who I represented and all of that. So it's not everybody. You just made an assumption. You said everybody with an assumption.
But you done. But exactly, hold on.
I clarified exactly who I was speaking about.
But
so
you done made assumptions literally about everybody on this panel.
No, I didn't. I only said something about about Mad Mike Rance. I didn't make an assumption about anybody else.
You said I should.
I haven't even said anything to anybody else. My whole conversation was directed at Mad Mike.
You told Tyrell that he sugarcoat stuff because you know people like that. That's an assumption.
Yeah, I got a friend, and he did sugarcoat Mad Mike.
But you made it.
What he actually did. But he did it right here. I'm a witness to it. He just did it in front of all of us.
But you made an assumption based on somebody you know. You don't know him.
It's a difference.
You don't know him, though. I don't give a fuck if you're a witness or not.
It ain't got nothing to do with knowing him. I'm telling you what I just witnessed online just a minute ago. A minute ago when he spoke, he just sugarcoated something that Mad Mike does. I'm strictly talking about the moment. It's not got nothing to do with. I'm telling you what I just witnessed.
My thing is, you said you don't like the tone. You don't like the tone.
They go into tag team mode.
Hold on, LT. Let me finish this.
That's all I'm saying.
Because
it was nothing disrespectful.
I remember distinctively saying, as far as with going back to the fan base. Let's go back to the fan base point you was talking about. LT literally just said it. It was all about the entertainment. Because I remember you made a quote.
Yeah, you're right.
That said that.
So guess what I am?
No. I'm going off the quote from the. No, dude, let me finish. You ain't letting me finish.
Yes.
Hold on. You distinctively said that selling tickets and entertainment was a big factor on selling like with Michael Vick, for example.
Can I clarify?
Yeah. Hold on. I'm not finished yet. You said that people went to the games to see Michael Vick. Am I correct?
Yes, at that time they did.
Oh man. Now you should.
Okay.
He just asked you a question.
No, I'm not sugarcoating. I'm gonna explain. Let me get a chance. K-Style, please finish and allow me to explain. Hey, I'm gonna bring it all the way up to date. I'm gonna bring it all the way up to date. I'm gonna bring it full circle. Just give me my air. Y'all say what y'all say.
But hold on.
Yeah, my web because don't want it to come out, Mike. You right. Clown all you want to. Yeah, keep on doing it. Yeah.
Mike, chill.
See, but
We both be
here's the
kids,
thing.
Mike.
But here's the thing though. You see what you're doing though.
I'm playing the game. That's what I'm doing, K-Style. I'm playing the game. If y'all throw it at me, I'm throwing it right back. You get what I'm saying? So it's tit for tat. You get
but you just told Mike you don't like. You just told Mike that you didn't like that very same thing that you just did.
See, you put in words the way I didn't say. I did not say. I did not like. See, you're saying stuff that I didn't say, man. You got to be specific when you're dealing with me. You can't just
you ain't specific with your damn self.
Yes, I am. I'm very specific. I told you exactly
the hell you
Excuse me.
Okay, well, finish it. Give me my take.
Excuse me.
So I can explain this about what I said about excitement because it all came from Mike's disrespect for the word excitement. So that's where it all came from. So y'all gonna finish so I can bring it up to speed so y'all understand.
Well, it's not too much to bring up. It's not too much to bring up the speed. You know what I'm saying? When you have the words Michael Vick and entertainment and this fan base in question, there's not too much to bring up the speed.
There's nothing in question. First of all, you added something, another element that didn't come from me.
Excuse me, sir. Just hold on. Because your specific question was, what was the problem with the fan base? Problem is, they ain't gonna never be happy because right now.
That wasn't my question. So you're already wrong. Do you want me to reiterate my question so I can tell you?
You done switched it.
Man, listen, I'm not switching. Let me ask a question. Let me ask a question and tell me if this is not what I said. Let me ask the question first, then y'all can clown me. Okay.
Ask the question, please. Ask the question, please.
Do y'all think because our city is a migration city? That was the key I'm focusing on. Migration. That means a lot of people move here. They claim they fans, but they really not. Because every chance they get to hate, they hate on our team. But they claim they fans, but they only marginal fans. I was getting to that, but y'all keep cutting me off because you want to go in clown mode. So you got to understand, I am a fan, regardless of whether y'all want to think about it or not.
But what about
you let me explain so I can specify?
But what about the fans that live here that clown the team itself?
And I was getting to that K-Style, but y'all won't let me because you keep wanting to clown.
Ain't nobody clowning. I'm asking.
No. Keep going. I want you to get your whole point out. Sam, I want you to get your whole point. I want that man to get his whole point out. I want to get his whole point out.
This is what I'm saying. As a witness, quote me directly. So y'all can't go back and make up and then not say it. Quote me directly. As a witness and a person that born and raised here, I have watched our fan base. I don't watch our team since I was born, bro. My dad took me to my first Falcon game. When in 1967, I was 1 year old. The Falcons moved here in 1966. I saw the fan base from the time I became aware to even know what football was by the late 70s. The first time we went to the wild card. I'm sitting here a witness to it. You know what I'm saying? That's when I finally started having like hope, really real hope. I really started loving football at that point. Okay. But I kept wondering when I was a little boy who loved football, I'm like, man, why our team can never be good? Why? Then I started finding out information about the Rankin-Smith family. K-Styles, you read this in my comment. I brought up the Rankin-Smith family because I know the reason why our team sucked for so long. It was because of the family was using the Falcons as a tax write-off. Mad Mike, I put this in a few comments under the Swanzale tag. So you probably remember when I brought all of this stuff up in the past. So you got to look at where I'm coming from, dude. I'm coming from a place where I've been following our team forever. I'm not bashing on anybody. I'm one of the truest fans you ever want to know, so I don't like to hear fans bashing other fans, period. So every time a rant video come out, but I also take into consideration that this is a migration city, and there are a lot of people who claim they fans that are not real fans. So I understand y'all get stuff in your inbox. You have to check them folks. especially when it gets to certain levels. I get that. I'm just saying. But for the
But
sake
you asking a
of
question.
the
But you asking a question. You asking a question that's real deep. You're asking a question that's real deep because okay.
Exactly.
So in the 1960s to now, the generations have changed. So me being Latino, my father never watched football, right? So I didn't pick a team till I was in high school or something like that, and it was Jerry Glansville with the shade, cowboy hat, fur coat. I said, "Yo, this guy got swag," because in the East Coast we worry about swag, right? But in the 1960s, predominantly the fan was white American.
Yeah.
They advertised that on NFL films. You've seen the white boys with the stomachs out, and they got the hogs and barbecuing, and you didn't see a lot of black or Latinos in the 1960s. Or I don't even think in the 1970s. But now it's changed. So the question you ask goes through generations.
Yes,
it goes through generations. But you need diversity. Listen, you need diversity in an organization. You need Latinos. You need Asians. You need Turkish Americans in the organization to be fans of the organization. Just because you were born and raised in Atlanta does not mean, no disrespect, does not mean that just because I'm from the East Coast, I'm supposed to be supporting the New York Giants. I support the Falcons just as much as somebody who was born right next to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the parking lot.
Yeah.
It's diversity. The diversity is what we don't accept sometimes. Mike, I asked you this question, Mike. Is the fan base divided because of color? Because there's white content creators that don't mess with black content creators. There is.
Yeah, it is.
Okay? And that's deep. Coming from somebody whose sister is Spanish that lives in the South. She lives in the South. She don't live up north. She live in the South. So you need diversity, but the question that you're asking, it goes through generations of fans and how we get raised and what we like. I can't tell OG Sam what to do. I can't tell my man Ty what to do. LT, man, Mike, K Styles, how to look at certain things. Just like I can't tell you, God, can't tell you that, man. You look at things the way you look at things, bro. And I respect that. It's just that and I apologize. My fault is because that's where the energy was. If the energy is going one way, that's how I'm gonna go. You see what I'm saying? But I'm man enough to apologize in front of everybody, bro.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Apology too,
but
you know, like that.
But you asking a question, right? But you asking a question that's generational. It's a generational question, and it's never ending because I can't force my son to be a Falcon fan. I can't do that.
See, that was my thing because they it's like when they started clowning, they didn't see the how deep the question really was. They just started clowning. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I took it the way I did. So when they came off clowning, I clowned back. Just like I say, it's a tit for tat word. So I didn't even approach the deep side of it because you just said it. Right. It's deep, man. It's multi-generational. I actually saw this develop from the time when I first went to my first Falcon game all the way up until the present. I've been seeing wishy-washy fans. Man, look, man, a lot of the things I'm in agreement of you with, Mad Mike. It's not that I feel any way about how you do it. It's how you do it, what you say. That ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm not taking into account exactly what you say. I'm thinking about how the fans taking it.
Bro,
I ain't thinking about
crack, man. Somebody got to crack. I know we got some dope dealers in this one.
Listen, dude, I get it, bro. I get it, bro. You do what you do. I ain't nobody telling you to stop. You get what I'm saying? But just expect that every time you do that, it's gonna be some tit for tat coming back. And you know, since I've been coming to you since the very beginning of your podcast, bro, I'm always gonna throw something at you, man. My job is as a fan, as somebody who follow you, is to challenge you. Throw some dog bones at you and hope you throw them back and reject that shit. You get what I'm saying? That's what you supposed to do.
You basically just want your 5 minutes of fame, bro.
That's all I'm saying.
5 minutes of fame,
y'all taking this thing way too far, and you're not seeing the deepness of the.
I understand what you're saying about the fans and stuff, bro. I'm from the A-Town too, bro. I've been a fan ever since, bro. So I understand what you're saying about the fans, but you cannot sit up here and I understand also that you got to challenge someone. You got to challenge your team. Just like the fans, they want to challenge the team to get better, but understand they also looking for a certain looking team. You know, I understand about excitement and entertainment, and they just want to be happy and dancing and not winning. And they thought that was cool. Now we're trying to change the culture, and the culture is changing, just like you mentioned.
Well,
So with that being said,
it wasn't so much. Sorry about okay.
I appreciate it.
Can I say this?
Let me stop. I gotta stop you. This is not going anywhere. We're gonna get to everybody's last take. We got about 15 minutes. What we're gonna do is gonna get everybody's last take. We're gonna start with Manverse. He's gonna have his last take in there. ATL, Shawty, y'all. We gonna get y'all because this is going absolutely nowhere. So Manverse, you're gonna start with your last take, and we're gonna go from from the top to the bottom. We're gonna LT after Manverse, and we're gonna go to Ty after that. All right, Manverse, go.
My whole point is this, guys. And it's just how I'm seeing it. I always seen it. I saw when the stadium actually filled up, and yeah, race had something to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Because when we sucked, this being a predominantly black city, a minority city, even back then, the fans didn't show up because black people weren't gonna spend no money to go see no losers. It's simply that we couldn't afford to. It's straight up. We couldn't afford to. Okay. When the team got exciting for a little minute, because you know how some people is, they like to see shiny things. If it ain't shiny, they're gonna walk past it. The Falcons were a dull team back then. As soon as they got a piece of excitement and gave people a reason to open their eyes, they opened their eyes and came to the stadium. So excitement was a factor in at least getting the interest up. You get what I'm saying? So it did sell tickets. When Mike came, the stadium started being filled. You know what I'm saying? It's a starting point to this, and you got to start with excitement. What's else gonna bring people in? Yeah, winning brings the fans in, but if you don't have winning, excitement is the first step to winning. You get exciting players. What I mean by that is that's another word that Mad Mike killed, and everybody that believe in exciting players. Exciting players. If you get enough of them on your team, you'll have an exciting squad. An exciting squad will lead to a winning squad. Nobody wants to watch a dull team. That's my take.
Can I say something real quick? I'm just put this team out there right quick. Who did Tom Brady have that was exciting besides Edelman and Randy Moss?
You just mentioned two people, Edelman and Randy Moss. You just said them. I mean, you asked the question and answered it at the same time.
I said, who did he have besides that? He had nobody's on his team.
I just said you answered the question, but without you just
communication, bro.
You just answered, and my answer was you answered the question with the two names you just mentioned.
I said
you mentioned Tom Brady, Edelman, and Randy Moss.
Before those people,
all three of those exciting players.
He had nobody. He had no name receivers.
Hey, LT, what you got, bro?
Okay.
LT, what you got?
They don't call nobody wearing nobody jerseys because they wasn't exciting, right? People don't buy jerseys because okay, whatever, man. But
LT, come on, man. Oh, stop, man. Hey, man, I'm hungry, goddamn. Okay, I'm hungry. I need some bacon. I need some
buy jerseys because of this, man. Why y'all denial? Stop. They buy jerseys because of this. Stop. They wear certain players' numbers because of this. Stop playing.
So you think?
Stop. Come on, man. Come on. Man, I'm gonna go.
All right. Hey, man.
No, man. I need you to stay on because I gotta ask you one more thing, though. I gotta ask you one more thing based on that. But I'm gonna let LT and them go first before I do that.
Man, that right now is just the fact that they buy jerseys is undefeated. That's something that you can't even defeat that with no kind of logic you can come up with. So
wow.
Wait. Go ahead. Repeat that one more time.
Like I said, and I will repeat it, you can't defeat that. The fact of the jersey business, grown men walking around with men numbers and they other niggas' names on it. Excuse my English. On the back of on their backs. If it wasn't, come on, y'all, stop playing. Stop. I mean, come on now. Don't take it that far.
You're deflecting, bro. You're deflecting.
Y'all.
If he wore a Vic jersey, you would wear it, right?
Hey, little dude. Come on, man. Stop playing. We ain't talking about jeans. We talking about men wearing other men's names on their back.
But you a fan, though.
Yeah, exactly. So if you a fan and you wear a specific man's name on your back, you like that man. I ain't talking about it funny or nothing. Look like that man. Look.
I need them birds.
You like that man.
Give me the birds.
You wear that man's name on your back. Hey, if you like the team, why don't y'all go and buy y'all the dream jersey and wear it around? Let's see how that come off. Go wear one of them women names over y'all back. Let me see how that.
No. We done with that. We not making them homophobic. We not doing them homophobic because we not doing that. We not doing that. So we got to let you go out for that. This is a diverse unit. We're not doing that. We support the women. We support everybody. That's not happening. I'm done with that. We're not having that. That's done.
That is one of the most ass motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Hey, I apologize.
We appreciate it. Hey.
Excuse me.
Boy, I think I'm gonna need a drink, boy. That's terrible.
Wow.
He's a man. He's a fan saver. He's a god. He's the fan saver. He's gonna save all the man Mike. Like, bro, what the hell?
I'm gonna ask y'all a question, bro. I want to be real honest with you. If I was like that and I literally had moved the goalpost on everybody's answer except my own, would I look like a complete idiot at times?
You would look like somebody that's a contradiction to yourself.
No.
The day he was contradicting himself.
Yeah, he was kind of.
He was just feeding off of you and just reversing what you're saying and making it personal.
Yeah, he tried. Yeah,
his homies and
exactly.
Listen, I apologize. It's just you know what I'm saying. I don't.
Good, man.
I don't. Man, look, I'm. Man, I get what about, man. I get if a person read a book one time, I get it. I get if a person read and whatever, but you gotta read that one page 100 times.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? I get it if you want to read the book. I get if you want to read the book one time, but you gotta read that first page 100 times to understand because you asking questions that we gonna be here for 8-9 hours.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, let's not walk past the fact he's a walking assumption.
Basically,
you know what?
Basically the same thing I've been saying at the beginning.
Peace, God. Peace, God. Peace, God.
Joseph said he had feminine energy.
Wow.
I mean, it was almost like watching a female trying to talk shit to Kevin Samuels and shit like that. It was
wow.
Hey, R.I.P.
I'm sorry.
Ouch.
Yo, you wild for that one, Gil.
I'm sorry, bro. Hey, cause I'm looking at Trey down here. Trey looking like he looked confused the whole time. Like, hey, what?
Oh my God!
What? I was just trying to add my little question, and I think he got a little.
I know those soft guys like Ty. He just asked you a question. Why you call him soft? And all this? Like, huh? What we doing, bro?
I like, you're wrong already. I'm like, okay, man, really, you know what's going to come out of my mouth? Go ready.
Oh my goodness! I just got nothing but Umar Johnson vibes off of that, bro. Oh my God!
he was doing a real bad Max Kellerman impression. It wasn't right. Just not. Just no.
Look, man, look. Yo, if man verse, if you down there in the comments, peace, God, peace, God, peace. Can't get this rice and beans cooked different. It's rice and beans cooked different, man. I be trying to tell people, man. It's rice and beans cooked different, man. I got sofrito all day, man. Shit, man.
See, he went right back in the comment section talking about runners always bash over real points.
No, I just kicked you out of the.
Okay,
I did.
All right.
I did that.
Okay, all right. Damn it. Enough.
Look, Sam, look.
Sam always got something to say. Sam always, he never dissed me for it.
Look, Sam, look at the comment right quick.
Wait a minute. No, I ain't got to look at the empty wagon.
No, I'm not talking about his
What
comment,
kind of man wear a jersey with another man on it, but he got Donald Trump with cornrows as his screen image? Yeah.
Here's what I don't understand. For a person that has seen as much football as he has claimed he has seen, and you still don't know the game, how does that work?
He didn't.
Man, I mean, he play a lot of Madden. He definitely play a lot of Madden.
Now, thank you for reminding me of that, because 90% of the folks he talking about that relate to Madden play with the salary cap restrictions off and the trade restrictions off, and they play it on rookie. So now there goes that analogy.
Yeah. OG, I ain't go OG. I'm just, you know what I mean? Hey, man. You know what I mean? Listen. Hey, OG, listen. Look, and this whole thing too. Who don't like a heel? Who don't like a heel?
Right.
Exactly.
Who don't like a heel, bro? You listen. You look, like, if you look at things, right, and you want analogy stuff and all this other stuff, and I get it. Like, Hulk Hogan wouldn't have been making all that money if Roddy Piper wasn't healing it.
Right.
Ric Flair was a heel for 20 years.
Yeah.
Well, you better talk.
Ric Flair was a heel for 20 years. Woo!
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? If man Mike want to play heel, go play. Yo, Mike, go. Don't even in the car when you talking that crazy shit. Keep talking crazy shit, bro. I don't care what nobody say, bro. Play heel. If they don't like you, I told you.
Look, how about, could you have to think about it like this? What's the number one thing that sells in entertainment and online today?
Drama.
The bad guy.
Drama.
The bad guy.
The villain.
So you got to be the bad guy if you want to make money on this damn thing.
Exactly. I
see, we can't we can't be out. We can't restrict from being ourselves. Like I said, Mike is gonna rant. That's his name is Mad Mike Sports for a damn reason. And
he said that.
The issue is everybody's not gonna like what people gonna say. Nobody. This is why we always say over here, we are not for everybody.
Nope.
We are not for everybody. I don't attack stuff like Mike do. I ask questions. And for some reason it seems like
we all ask questions. We just ask in different ways.
No, look, yeah. But it seemed like today, all our questions got answered with a question.
Yeah. That's a deflection.
Back to the walking assumption. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, boy,
bro. Yeah, I get you. He was trying real hard to be intellectually sound in where he was trying to come from.
That's fine.
But
I was on here too.
let me do my Forrest Gump impression. Stupid is and stupid does.
Boy.
Oh boy, hey Marvin, bro. Hey, what did you think about that shit?
Damn, boy.
Grandpa.
I got roasted and toasted and dosed on this.
Nah. You know what? Poor Grandpa, him upset.
Him took us through the civil rights struggle. Him was down there marching. Him all his life, his feelings was
There's a little
hurt
bit something different
in the
wrong with him.
Falcons jersey.
It's a little bit something different wrong with him because me and him are about 2 years apart.
No, it ain't. The thing is, when you come on here, first of all, you coming on here trying to cake for the whole fan base that, you know, ain't backing you, coming on here with your feelings, talking about how a man addresses something. You got 3 options. You can close your eyes, you can turn your head, and you can stop listening. That's what grown men do. We don't come on here. You can't be talking to the fans like that, Mike. You hurting people's feelings. I was a little boy, and I sat on my daddy's knee in the Falcons church, and it hurted my heart because they ain't won a damn Super Bowl since the damn team was put here. Now, all I got to do now, y'all understand I had to face the civil rights struggle, the crack epidemic. Oh my God, Daisy Dukes. And y'all still don't want to give me my respect. You know, I'm hurt for all these fans, but I still want y'all to respect me. Not don't check me, Todd. Don't check me. Don't check me. All I want y'all to do is just understand I'm a man at the end of the day, but I'm a little tender. And y'all hurt my feelings with them rants.
You can't have
but I want to tell
like
y'all
that all the time.
Every demographic except the Falcons fail.
Hey, Marv, you remember the longest y'all remember Bob sat here like, I don't want to play no footballs no more.
Yeah, right. Look, game coach. I was tired. I don't want to play no more. Y'all hurt me. Man, Mike up here. Man, Mikey took my hamburger from me and ate it in my face. Right. Who this Harpo? Who this man talking about them Falcons fans?
This is what we talk about as far as you putting more about how you feel more so than making the damn point.
K-Styles, let me tell you something. That man, he got everybody in the comment section so mad. Noah Tyndale told me he started drinking moonshine. Y'all done drove Noah to drinking moonshine. He done pulled off his tie, probably laid out on the couch with a gang of moonshine. Yeah, y'all gonna have to call Noah and make sure he all right.
Hey, we might have to do a wellness check on Noah.
Boy, good Lord, bro.
I should have just came on and said, but why?
We gotta get that one. Oh my God.
Oh man. Oh.
I can't.
I'm about to say, look. I'm about to say, y'all make sure y'all check out his channel so y'all can see his rant man verse stuff.
And
it's gonna be hilarious.
No clout.
Ant turned around and started talking about the Braves. Ant was like, "Yeah, man, you know the Braves gonna do it all right." Look, I understand, bro. I ran out of whiskey. Man, look,
you can't talk you can't talk like that, man. You gonna get mollywopped, man. You gonna get mollywopped right here, man.
I thought Los was gonna give him that left hook through the screen. I was like, Los, don't do it. Don't do it. Los sat back. Los sat back, took a puff, and had to wave his hand. I was like, I know it.
It's just because you don't say the like you giving out that energy. I get it. Like I understand why you would be the way he is, but like how you gonna tell somebody else how they feel? How you gonna tell somebody else how to move? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this is what's wrong with every fan base, because you supposed to be following. No, I got my own opinions. I got my own, you know what I'm saying, way I look at things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Mike do his thing. Everybody here, bro. If everybody here has a Falcon channel, I'm supporting every single one. I don't care what's going on, but you gotta let other people talk their stuff, man. You can't just be like, "Yo, I don't like it because of this, that, and the third." Bro, you crazy?
Right.
Bro,
That's a
Bro, I
grown
pay
man.
taxes, bro. What you talking about? I pay taxes.
Like I said, bro, that shit was very unmanlike, bro. That was very unman matrix. Like,
I'm talking about tight thongs and everything.
Oh my god.
And yo, and what I said, Mike, I said, yo, you can't throw shots at the money man, and you ain't gonna get no shots back.
Right.
You
But no,
can't do that.
let me tell you something.
Can't do that around here.
Grown men
I
don't
believe
sit up here.
black and red. I believe black and red. So I'm born Mercedes-Benz Stadium. That's where they gonna bury me at. What the fuck is you talking about?
But I'm gonna tell you, don't know grown men where I figured out it was going left and it stayed that way. Don't know grown man justify his point with, oh, it's tit for tat. Let me tell y'all something. I got 4 kids. That's what they do. That's what they do.
Right.
Grown men don't do no tit for tat. Right. I can agree to disagree with your point all day long. I'm never gonna come on somebody's platform and say, you don't need to be doing rants like that. First of all, if you was riding with Mad Mike as long as you say you was since the civil rights era, then you know how Mad Mike get down.
Right.
You should know how Sam get down, LT get down, K Styles, me. You know what I'm saying? So what you coming on here checking them for? You from the era where they had the Black Panthers. What is you doing? So you mean to tell me you was marshmallowing your way through life? Let's call it a spade a spade. Like, nah, don't come on here checking this man on his platform talking about don't talk like that. What? Don't what?
What? Don't tell me he was from the white only pies.
First of all, you had a First of all, you had a Trump icon over the top of your face. You coming talking about the civil rights struggle, but you got Trump's face on it. Cut it out, son. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out.
He's a professional. At the end of the day, I think we can all agree that he is a professional troll.
A professional clown.
I've said this many times, and I'm gonna say it again. It is not your job to understand stupid, but that right there, that made me spill my whiskey.
Boy, that was in neon lights.
Boy,
I'm talking about.
I'm finna sniff this Febreze when we get off the damn air, bro.
Hey, I'm about to get high on something, boy. I need it. Okay? I need it.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. Mike.
Mike,
we talked about this 2 shows ago. Remember, I told you, I said you making a difference. And making a difference, you're going to piss off the people. Here's the deal. And this is a multi-millionaire told me this. When you start making a difference, you start rubbing the people who ain't mattering, you start rubbing them the wrong way. Because you come in here that's supposed to be talking sports. You come in here talking politics and your childhood trauma.
Right.
Now, Mike,
giving us your story.
Ain't got not one Falcon video on his channel.
Now, Mike. I know you said we was gonna let a little estrogen onto the show, but we gotta start taking the idea on some of this, man. That was beyond estrogen, bro. I was told to keep it politically correct, doggone it. Now that's about the political correct, and we gonna get it without me saying what I really want to damn say.
Now, I wanted to talk to Mr. Colin Green. That's who I wanted to talk to. I wanted to talk to Mr. Colin Green.
Yeah.
Colin, I love you, bro. Like you kept exactly. Bro. I promise.
Exactly.
Hey, man, you welcome him.
Colin,
props to Colin.
Colin, anytime, bro. You come on, man, because like I said, he's a Saints fan.
But he's a man about his though. He's a man about his. He didn't come on here doing the Amber Rose Sukihana slut walk talk, popping his thong, talking about y'all hurt my feelings. Yes, I'm the politically ignorant one tonight. Yeah.
Now see, Mike, he got to get his reprimand too. It ain't fair.
Yeah. You here to rescue the people from Mad Mike. Like, what the hell is that? Rescue the people from Mad Mike? What What am I, the Joker or something? Goddamn, am I Bane? Goddamn.
Mike, that's
This
it.
ain't no
Yes,
Justice
sir.
League.
Yes.
I thought it was a fucking
Now we have the sit your goofy ass down committee.
What the fuck?
Hey, K-Style, put that powder toast up there, man. He get the powder toast of the night award. Yes.
Boy, that's the powder toast. That's the powder toast of the off season right there.
This motherfucker. I don't understand. He literally said out of his mouth, he's here to rescue the people from Mad Mike.
Dun, dun, dun,
What
dun.
the hell?
Captain Crunch. That's his new name.
He's the people's champ.
Hey, that's Captain Save.
That's Captain Crunch.
Look, here he go. Here you go. Here's my time for Iron Koofy.
Powder toast, man.
It's going on 2 hours. We're not trying to do this too long, man. Everybody, like I said, I want everybody to get their take. Marquis, we see you back there. Good God.
Go ahead, Mark.
I had fun, man. I had fun. My stress level is a little bit higher, but I had fun nonetheless. Oh my God. Wolf, I apologize, big bro. I apologize, man.
This man been one of the greatest goddamn Friday Night Madness shows we've ever had, bro.
This dude has finally topped Buddy from Buffalo.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
Oh my God. And that's
y'all
elite.
ran off LT. Y'all done ran off Devontae. That man ran off LT, bro.
Yeah. His new name is Captain Pop-a-thon. So yeah, we just gonna. That's it. So when he come on, you already know Captain Pop-a-thon. They ran off LT. We can't. That's it.
My God. They called him Captain Saver Man.
We got to make a show just for that. We got to have a show called the Thong Special and have him on.
Hey yo, he said he might be cursing. Is that? I thought he probably watched CT Fletcher before he popped up in here. He must have watched the song.
He went straight Mr. Rogers on Mike.
Say,
oh my God.
I was like, man, what's up with you, boy? But it's okay, baby boy. Don't even worry about it, man. Just worry about it. Be all right. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Melvin from Baby Boy.
That man met him up into a few things.
Oh.
I got
this dude. Yeah.
I got out of character, man, because he started talking about Los was sick of your pit bull. I was like, nah, bro, we
yeah. That was just that's when he started popping that thong. He started popping the thong. He was.
It's all good, man. Like I said, man, you can't throw shots at the man. You can't do that. And I'm gonna be here. No, man, Mike giving me a platform, bro, to speak my piece. And everybody else's, man, you can't send those shots, and the energy ain't gonna. I'm gonna change the energy, man. I'm gonna change the energy, bro. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying. This is not. I'm here. I was wanted to address Mr. Colin Green. That's who I wanted to address.
This ain't what you want.
Nah, man, it's not even that.
I don't think I don't think we're gonna see him again, because boy, everybody calling him.
Oh no, I think I'm gonna see him. I think I'm gonna see him. I think he gonna want some smoke, but it's all good, baby. Cause I'm telling you, you got that bongo and then microwave, and I cook you fast, baby. It's instant. It should be instant. Be 30 seconds. It ain't nothing. Trust me. I ain't even going. It's just gonna be salt and pepper. It ain't gonna be no sofrito. It's gonna be salt and pepper, regular. It's gonna be regular.
There you go. That's right. No sazon. No sazon.
No sazon. No nothing. It's gonna be salt and pepper. Maybe a little ketchup, something like that. But boy, don't send no shots at Mike. Never around here. Never at K-Styles around here. Never. Don't you
Mike,
ever disrespect.
I hate to say it, boy. He didn't rile up your 5-star generals, because I mean I was like, I'm not gonna get on the show till afterwards, because I'm not trying to get y'all put off. My vernacular was gonna be ignorant.
The wolf jumped on before I could.
I saw him in the comment section. I was like, we're about to get him. And then when he made that comment about K Styles, I sat back. I was like, oh yeah.
I'm like, what's K Styles do? What the
I
hell?
was like, K Styles took that. K Styles did that front pew in the church wave, like Lord.
Yeah.
Nah, that motherfucker made me get out of character.
Yeah, I saw you.
Make me get out of character.
He definitely pumped Trina. He definitely pumped Trina in the bathroom.
Boy.
He definitely pumped not. He don't pump Trick Daddy part. It's Trina part only on loop.
But when he got the tie, boy, I was like, oh Lord, this is the oh Lord.
Oh no, bro. I'm the new kid on the block, man.
All right, Marquise, and look, y'all got y'all final thoughts, man, boy.
First of all, what's up, everybody? They come on here earlier.
What's up, man?
Come on here earlier because I was I was watching Leonard Dream on Facebook. Tough one in OT, tough one. So, but a couple things I did want to say. They read the news about Drake London and Desmond Ritter practicing in California. I actually like that. Get that chemistry early as rookies right there. That can help. That can benefit them both down the road. I'll say that. Also, I do got a house question for y'all. I was thinking about this like a day or two ago. Would y'all go for the Hawks? Would y'all trade for Gary Trent Jr.? Would y'all trade for him? A 3D type player. Would y'all trade for him?
Who we giving up? That's
who we giving up. Who we giving up in the deal?
Yeah.
Would you give up one of the guards, one of the shooting guards on the team? So,
nah.
Let me see. Bogey can't stay healthy ass. Herder don't know when to show up at half the time. Good player.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mentioned that. I think Gary Trent Jr.'s contract is like around what, 20 mil a year, something like around that. It isn't like super high though.
Shoot,
but he's a really good player.
Shoot, I'll throw Bogey in there. Shit, at least I know the guy played for 82 games.
Yeah, because I think Austin Hawks fans know this dude lit us up this season. If y'all know.
Oh yeah.
That's
like a fire.
Shoot. What else? Oh dang.
Oh man.
Try to remember that. So, props to give props to Golden State. Dynasty's not over. Gotta give them.
Man, we didn't get to talk about Golden State and how.
He messed up the show, bro.
I'm just giving them props, man. Hey, like I gotta give also good props to Boston. They actually put up a good fight now. In their first, the whole team's first appearance in the finals, they give a good fight. So, but disappointment is though. That was a disappointment though.
LT got the perfect. He got the perfect.
I know he about to light this bitch on fire. I know he about to.
Yeah.
Go ahead, LT.
Oh god,
he went off. All right, man, y'all, man. We gonna goddamn wind this down, man. But we definitely appreciate everybody. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and continue to support not only Mad Mike Sports, not only Atlanta Falcon Nation, not only Los Falcons, not only 6-man K Styles. Hey, man, red and black, man. This is what it's all about, man.
All day.
Right. All day, every day.
All day, every day, man.
All day, every day.
Look. Rather we 16-0, 17-0, 0-17. At the end of the day, somebody got to do this.
Squad.
We ain't for everybody.
Cool. Ride or die.
We like I said, we are not for everybody. So if you don't like what we do,
hit the door.
You can kick rocks.
Right.
And until next time.
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there too.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day too.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers.
I just realized something. That motherfucker got finished listening to that Drake album. That's why he got so damn emotional. So until next time.
Bang, 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 bang.
Wow.
So until next time, people, we ain't here to play. We here to stay.
Oh yeah.
Y'all ain't gotta go home.
Hell no.
but you got to get the hell up out of here. And happy Father's Day to all the fathers, because we don't get enough love around here, and the stepfathers as well.
Hold on.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
Deuces.
Peace.
Oh my